Be warned, this video will contain spoilers. Joe and Linc are finally getting married, and honestly, it's a huge moment for longtime fans of Grey's Anatomy. After years of ups and downs, romantic detours, and complicated personal growth, watching them step into this next chapter feels earned, even if it's happening faster than anyone expected. Their storyline in Season 21, Episode 16 doesn't just push them toward the altar. It actually digs into the complicated foundation they've built over time, whether intentionally or not. In this episode, we see Joe and Linc thrown together on a case, which isn't exactly new for them, but this time, the energy is different. Joe, true to form, gets overly emotionally invested in a NICU couple, reading into their situation in a way that clearly mirrors what's going on with her and Linc. Linc, on the other hand, is a lot more checked out, at least on the surface. This contrast between them isn't just cute or funny. It says a lot about who they are as a couple. Joe is always the heart-first, feelings-everywhere kind of person, while Linc tends to play things cool, even when he's deeply affected. That tension actually makes their relationship work better. It brings balance. But Joe's attempts to draw parallels between the NICU couple and her own dynamic with Linc do highlight something interesting. This season has been actively reframing their entire history together. Let's be real, Joe and Linc didn't exactly start off as this big epic love story. Sure, we were told they were friends from before, but in the earlier seasons, their connection felt more like a casual support system than a slow-burning romance. Now, though, Grey's is fully committing to rewriting that dynamic. The show wants us to believe they've always had this unspoken, destined-to-be love story bubbling beneath the surface. It's a bit of a retcon, especially when you remember how significant Joe's marriage to Alex was. And yes, she does mention Alex in this episode. Another reminder that the writers are trying to thread that needle without erasing her past. It's like they're shifting the narrative to elevate Joe and Linc's relationship as the endgame, which is bold but surprisingly not unwelcome. Even if their history feels a little rewritten, you can't deny that they're a solid couple now. The chemistry is there, the emotional groundwork has been laid, even if it was retroactively, and their dynamic has become one of the most grounded parts of the current season. So when the show goes for this spontaneous wedding idea, it doesn't feel like a cheap twist. It feels like a culmination. Of course, this being Grey's Anatomy, there's no way this wedding is going off without some last-minute chaos, right? But honestly, I'd rather see them leap into it now than have the show drag out the planning process into next season. We've seen enough slow burns and stalled engagements over the years. Joe and Linc taking this leap just feels right. What did you think of Joe and Linc's sudden engagement? Are you rooting for their wedding to actually happen this season? Or do you think disaster is inevitable? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to know if this couple has your full support or if you're still not sold on the rewritten history.